Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how I produce my trailer. At the bottom line we have the timeline, which becomes composed of these clips here you see on the right hand side, and this is how I built up the trailer. In the beginning scene, find the blood drop scene, click the clip and drag it and I drop it down into the timeline. It's an extended version of the clip, however I only want 2 seconds of the clip because I want the fast drop sound. I'm going to accompany a blood drop sound with it, so I'm going to play it. There we go. And I'm going to add another one next to it. Drop it back down into the same timeline. So if I play these two together, as you can see, it's a simple narrative already. Now the blood takes too long before it hits the ground, so what I'm going to do is trim the video, split the video. This is what I use for a lot of the clips in order to bring it down to the correct size to sustain the suspense that I wanted to create with the trailer. So let me show you how it's done. I want it to stop there at this point in the clip, so I'm going to go up to edit, and I'm going to go down to split video clip at playhead. The playhead is this symbol here, that line with the arrow on top. I'm going to split it. So now we have 2 separate clips. And this is the redundant clip. I don't want this clip. I'm going to delete it. There we go. So now, and also with this one, I'm going to do the same thing with this clip here. Drag it to where I want it to be split. I want it there. Up to edit. Okay. And right, so now we're going to add some more clips, and I'll show you, and I'll create a very similar structure to how I constructed the trailer. I'm going to add this. I'm selecting the clips here actually. Okay, so I want to, this run here in this clip happens in the past, so I'm going to add an effect on it to show, I'm going to add black and white effect to show that it's in the past. Here you go over to editing, video effects, black and white. You choose how much of the effects you want it, or when do you want it to come in or out. I want it to be all the way through, so I'm going to leave it as it is. So go across, now click accept, and that red bar is applying it to the clip. Okay, so I showed how I added the effects on. Also, I'm going to add audio there so that I can make it sound a lot better, and add a laughing sound. So I go to my USB. Go to the sounds that I some music to use for trailer. I want the behind the looking glass and sound effects water drop, so I'm going to just drag and drop it into the timeline here. Right, so there it is, it's appeared. I'm going to put it with the sound effect, the clip of the blood. There we go. And I just chop and change it around. I can do the same split effect with audio clip. Click that redundant part. Drag it in. So that it's on par with the clip and in sync. There we go. This is also how I added audio backing track to create the suspenseful atmosphere of the trailer. Right here I want to choose this sound called Behind the Looking Glass MP3. I'm going to do the same process. I'm going to drag it and drop it into the timeline. So, there we go. Now I want this to appear when I start running the clip I had before, so I'm going to drag. Okay, so I want it to play from here. It's all together. This is a dripping sound effect. And I want it to stop. This is how, same process I used. So we'll play it all together. Right from the beginning. This is what I've composed so far with the sound. There we go. Now I want to make the run that I make in this a bit more echoey, like more of an echo, and I want it to be like I'm a running spirit. So I'm going to go back to the editing side, video effects, and I'm going to click Ghost Trails. This is the one I used in the trailer, and it creates a sort of spiritual effect, and like it's a flashback. So it's not entirely clear, but it's a flashback. So I'm going to apply that. So once again, the red bar. Yeah, so, and then I'm going to go advanced. I'm going to extract the audio from the clip. So it's just basically made a sound copy of what happens in the clip. But I want the footsteps in my clip to be echoey, so I'm going audio effects, reverb. I'm going to preview the effect I could have. Then you apply it. You also want to put a delay so the footsteps are, you hear too many. So let's preview. Okay, I used this sound effect quite a bit in our trailer because it's all about the paranormal and supernatural, and it creates that harrowing feeling. Individual sounds you just heard that I layered onto each other was this one. And we have Universe. And we have Behind the Looking Glass. All together, they sound like this. I used the layers on the soundboards here just to create the same haunting effect over and over, layering the effect, the different sound effects. This way I was able to build up the correct level of tension that I wanted and successfully created my trailer. Thank you.